You saw my shame. You saw me watching a let's play of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, so oops. Hi everybody. Welcome back. Ugh. Gotta get situated as always. Today we are going to be doing some fun, cool building of mill. Let me see. I might change up my headset super quick. Being able to hear myself speak kind of helps me figure out what volume I am, because I don't want to be shouting and then my overlay is me shouting and then that's super icky and then you're like, what is going on? Anyway, hello. Today we are going to be building some super fun and fantastic mill. We are doing it with the lovely Bruvac here. A card where, if you can see that lovely price tag right over here, that is it's $42. That's an expensive boy. I believe that's just because Jumpstart is really hard to get your hands on right now. I should know. I was able to get my hands on one card. It was MEL, the unicorn I built, and that was about $35. So not incredibly cheap, one would say. But that is a-okay because it doesn't matter about price today. It matters about making things that are fun for the whole family, or well, fun for us while everyone else suffers. That is right. I am talking about Mono Blue Mill. So before we begin, I've been doing some thinking on this. I've been struggling mostly because people are asking me about Persistent Petitioners, which is the penultimate way to build this, so to speak. It is the mill card. I mean, it is really good in this deck. You can have as many as you want. You can tap 4, mill 12, and in here you mill 24. That's really good. So I'm at a bit of a loss and I'm at a bit of a struggle because it seems like the most obvious way to build this is Persistent Petitioners. But at the same time, I also want to try and think a little bit outside the box today. So how we're going to do this is a little bit up for debate. We haven't figured out yet if we're going to do Persistent Petitioners just yet. It could be on our list. We'll figure it out. Also, I can hope Yeah, it sounds like you can hear the music. I'm gonna turn it up just in case. And if it's too loud, if the music is too loud, let me know. Sorry, I'm just admiring my eyeshadow. I wanted to match mono blue. So let's dive in. Before we even begin the creature build, because I want us to avoid the creatures for just a minute. Like, I know creatures is going to be our main style and ease here today. I do want us to kind of take a moment and go, okay, let's build around the theme first before we do the Persistent Petitioners and see if we can do something else. So we already have some really good recommendations in chat. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my phone like right next to me so I can read my chat. So we already have, let's go ahead and advance search. Let's start a new deck here. Alrighty, get that going. New deck. Commander. And our commander is Bruvac, which is honestly an interesting name if I do say so myself. Also, I fixed my space bar by myself because I am that bitch, and I'm very proud of that. So, see, we already have a heavy enchantment build. Teferi's Tutelage, Psychic Corrosion, likes Force Erosion in a mill deck as well, and Jace's Erasure. Self-mill into Psychic Spiral. Teferi's Tutelage, Jace's Erasure, what up? Hi, friends. Hello. Okay. So we already have some good recommendations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and search those recommendations because some of them I know and some of them I don't. So for instance, I know Sphinx's Tutelage. I'm very familiar with that card. I played against it heavily. Let's see Teferi Tutelage, see what we got going there. There's Battlefield, draw and discard a card. Whenever you draw a card, turn a component. Like that already. That's definitely going in there. Don't want to type it out because I am lazy. So we're going to paste that bad boy in there. I hate the trucks in my hometown. They're so loud. People think they're so cool with their very loud trucks. I do like Mesmeric Orb, so we're going to do that. Let's see. Drowned Secrets, another great idea. Drowned Secrets. So you already have some really good stuff in here. Teferi's Tutelage, Chase's Erasure. Let's see what we have. We already have some really... We already have some really good recommendations in chat. Let's see. Whenever you draw a card, you have a target player mill card. That's a little less. It's not universal, but I'll take it. I want us to be as like universal as possible. So let's go ahead and see what the Sphinx's Tutelage. I don't know how to spell tutelage. Whenever you draw a card, target opponent puts top two cards in the library. If they're both non-link or share color repeat process. Yeah, let's do that. Add to deck. I hope this is the Puff Stir Fried. Beautiful. I'm actually going to plug my headset back into my computer because I like to hear the music when I build. So, one second. Cool. I like to hear the music when I build. Now that I know I don't sound bad. Let's do this. Well, I already got a lot of recommendations here. So, Amnesia. Target player reveals his or her hand to discards on non-land cards. So that's discard. We're not really going for the discard. Psychic Corrosion. Yo, come on. Whenever you draw a card, yeah, let's do that. Copy. I also want to add in something of my own really quick while I'm on the... Let's go ahead and add a propaganda. And let's also add in... We'll do a Ristic Study. And let's also do an Estrid's Invocation. So we can copy some of our really good enchantments that we have listed right here. Yard kill 2 Tormod's Crypt so you can nuke yards in response. I like that. So let's add a Tormod's Crypt. I appreciate y'all being so lovely and understanding with this. Let's see. I do have a copy enchantment. We have Estrid's Invocation. There's an anti-search card that can look at the 2 cards and exile a mill. Increasing Confusion. This is the perfect card for the... This is the perfect deck for that card, probably, assuming I remember what it does correctly. Let's go ahead. We'll do add a Miramain. Alrighty. We already have Mesmeric Orb in here. Let's take a peek at Confusion. Target player puts the top X cards of his or her library in his or her graveyard. Yeah, let's do increasing confusion. I like that. Alrighty, psychic intrusion. Target player reveals their hand. You choose an online card from the player. Exile it. Hello, old wolf. I don't know about psychic intrusion. That sounds like discard, and we're not really going for that. Let's do traumatize. Target player puts half his or her. Yeah, let's do traumatize because that's hateful. See, sanity grinding. Reveal the top 10 cards of your library for each blue mana symbol. Reveal target player mills a card. I like that. Let's do that. Okay. So let's take a minute. Are you going to run infinite combos? That would be lovely if we could go infinite here. I personally, I don't know how I feel about the Persistent Petitioners just yet. I want to, but at the same time, I'm also nervous about it. Okay, sorry. I think Psychic Spirals is a neat card. What does it do? Let's go ahead and see. No, there it is. Psychic Spiral. Shuffle all cards from your graveyard into your library. Target player puts that many cards from the top of his or her library in his or her graveyard. I don't know how that would work. We can try it though. Boop, boop. There we are. Boop. Okay. Grindstone goes infinite with Grindstone and how? Hold on, I need to see this. I need to see this. Because I have always wondered why people think, oh, Max Everblack, thank you for the sub. Okay, let's see. Target player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library. Share color, repeat this process. We'll add that in, yeah. Okay, alrighty, added that in. We could do a Spark Devil and copy our commander. Let's see. Alrighty. Yeah, okay, so here's the deal. First of all, hello, lovely people for joining me. Hi. Decimator Web technically mills. Silent Arbiter because you're going to be targeted by people. Let's see. No more than one creature you're going to attack. Yeah, I actually like that. Let's do that. That is a form of protection, and I actually do not mind it. So let's add that in. Okay. Okay, Memory Adept. Assault Monolith. And Grim Monolith. Power and Artifact and Ambassador. Psychic Surgery. Did I have that in there already? I don't. Let me see it. We're getting a lot of recommendations. This is cool. And hello, lovely people joining us in chat today. I hope you guys are well. See, whenever an opponent shuffles his or her library, you may look at the top 2 cards of their library and you may exile one of those cards. Didn't say please. Perfect counterspell for the deck. Hold on. Whoa, the Mind Cap. Party Juice Speller and Anti-Tutor. I don't know if we should do that just because I always feel weird running those kinds of things in here because that just seems so very specific to me, you know? But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. So let's see. Somebody was saying Ambassador. So let's check out the Ambassador. Okay. Target player puts up. Yeah, let's add him in. Definitely Altar of the Brood. Maybe Altar of the Brood. I don't know where we are creature-wise with this deck yet. I'm not really sure. But I do dig it. It is a very good card. Interesting username, but thank you for the follow. Okay, y'all are giving me some cards to work with. Okay. Decimator Web. Target opponent loses 2 life, gets a poison counter, then puts the top 6 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Interesting. That seems a little mean, but we'll add it in. I know alter triggers off of every permanent. Let's see. Archive Trap. I don't know what that is. If an opponent searches or her library this turn, you may pay 0. Puts the top 13 cards. Archive Trap. Okay. Okay. Flicker, Archaeomancer, Peregrine Drink with Altar in play as an auto kill. Okay, so Archaeomancer. We can do that, but I just feel like that might be cut later on. You never know. I believe traps are returning in Zendikar. To my knowledge, they are. Okay, let's see. We already got Drowned Secrets. God, I love her. That art is so cool. I love that. Damn, your girl be streaming early this evening. We're streaming at 7 o'clock, baby. That's when we do it. We can add didn't say please. Pikachu consider. Isn't it cute? Like, oh my god. We should talk about that art. Didn't say please. Let's add didn't say please in here. We can get some counter spells in here as long as they mill. So there's a fairy on it, so I love it. Folio of Fables. I'm gonna double check what that does. Countermand, counter target spell. Oh yeah, countermand. Also, to the people who keep repeating cards, I actually do appreciate it. So many cards get brought up that I tend to forget about them. So, legit am appreciative of that. Also, if you like do the exclamation point card, Folio of Fancies. Okay. If you like do exclamation point card, I actually can read it with you, and that helps me out a lot. What's the card that's identical to didn't say please, but didn't say please? I think somewhere in the recent Ravnica block. I think someone said it already, which was the countermand. Unless I'm just bad at things. You know, like thinking. 24 friends, welcome this lovely evening. I hope you guys are well. Target player puts top 3 cards of his or her library. I don't know how I feel about Storm, but we'll pop it in. Let's see. Induced Paranoia. It's blue black, brain freeze, thought collapse. Do I have that in here? Thinking is overrated. Oh, okay, cool. Thought collapse. Okay, our mill list. Let's see. Versus number of cards I put in. What about Fraying's Sanity? Tell me what you think about Fraying's Sanity. Hedron Crab. Yeah, we're doing Hedron Crab. That's a staple. There's no space in between the word card. Look at that, a new wall scroll. It is a new wall scroll. Look at her. She's my baby. I love her. Oh my god, I love her. Each player mills 3 cards. Exile up to 2 creature cards from the graveyard. Create an X6 zombie Rex is the total power of cards. Yeah, let's do Stitch or Gerolf. Gerolf. I never knew how to say his name. Hey, Muffins on a Hill. We are building Mono Blue Mill tonight, which means we're going to be disgusting and degenerate. So let's have fun with it. Wheel effects don't bother me, but that's more discard. I think Frank Sanity is a mean card that should never have been printed, but that's my views on Mill in general because I want to get to use my cards. Exactly. Let's type it in. She's pretty, but it's tough to beat that Lotus. It is. I have the Lotus behind me. I'm actually trying to figure out what to do with it because I'm thinking that when I eventually get a place of my own, like when I move, I might want to have it to put up, but at the same time, I love this one so much. So I'm like trying to figure out what I want to do. If I should keep it or chuck it, you know? Draw a card. Just the top card of our library. Purpose top 10. That's really good. We already have Drowned Secrets in here, which is great. Draw a card, then discard a card. If there are 5 more cards to your graveyard, exile, and then flip them. What does he do? And whenever you guys will... We could do Vryn's Prodigy in here. This could be a Jace deck. It seems like it's fitting. So, does Party Jace fit in here? That's a good question. Ultra Pro got you drinking that sauce of hot. Listen, Ultra Pro is chef's kiss. Let's see. Is Thought Scour or Mental Note in yet? Let me look at that. Target player mills 2 cards, draw a card. That's actually not that bad. It's a good, like, early game play. Let's do it. And you said Mental Note. I misspelled some stuff. Top 2 cards of your library. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. Before we even continue, I gotta say this. My cheeky ass was like, okay, with Bruvac, I can target myself and win with like the Jace or the Lab Maniac combo, right? Right? Wrong. As if an opponent. So that eliminated my my plan originally. Which I thought was a cool plan. Was not a good plan. Mind Crank. Whenever an opponent loses that much life, that player mills any cards. I don't know. I don't know if we'll be doing a lot of combat damage in here. This is more of a passive wind, but I'll chuck it in because I agree that it is very disgusting and on theme with what we're doing here. Are there any payoffs from Millicide? Your opponent's looking for new friends. No. There's no benefits for me doing this. I just want to. This might be the one time I actually like memory erosion. Do we have that in here? If we don't, we should. Okay, we don't have it, we should. Memory erosion. So fun fact, I was thinking about building a but if they take combat damage or shock lands or fetch, it'll cause them to mill. That's true, so it'll cause them to play a little bit safer. Fleet Swallower, whenever it attacks, target player mills half their library. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's go ahead and add a Sapphire Medallion. I think that's the right one. I hope that's the right color. Minecraft would make other people's plans work towards your plan. True. Dreamborn Muse. We give your upkeep. That player builds X cards versus cards in our hand. Dreamborn Muse. Let's do it. As you see, because we're not looking at the petitioners right now, I think that we're finding ways to kind of achieve our desire without like, you know, yes, Kyoji, we are milling this evening. Isn't it disgusting? I love it. Okay. Mind Sculpt just seems really good. We already have Traumatize in here, but Pika Minor, I like where your head is at because we already got that rolling along in here. Let's do Patient Rebuilding. I like that. Chase the Mind Sculptor into the story. This spell costs 3 less to cast of opponent. Draw 4 cards. Into the story, did you say? Okay. Thought Collapse. Counter target spell. We have Thought Collapse in here already, I think. Yeah, we do. We have Thought Collapse in here. We already got that in here. Got that in here. Let's do Riddle Keeper. That seems like a really sick card to have in here. I'm trying to like not go back and forth between pages too much. I like Riddle Keeper. I know it's not mill, but Mind's Dilation in the deck. Can we do that? We do have Tormod's Crypt in here. That would be fun. We'll keep that like in the back of our heads. What's the lantern thing used in Lantern Control? I don't know. I'm so sorry. We do have Tormod's Crypt. If Allie, hi! Hello, how are you doing? I just saw your username popped up and I didn't see it. Hello. Yes, we do have Fraying Sanity and Sphinx's tutelage and the Teferi's tutelage as well. Your mind is like on my wavelength and it's like working and I like it a lot. Okay. Sage's Road Denizen seems like a very small card, but I think it'd be kind of fun to add in. I think it'd be kind of good. But if it's not, you have to let me know that I'm not being a dummy. Ghoul Caller, Bell, Lantern of Insight. Players play with the top card of their library is revealed. Sacrifice the Lancer, shuffle the library. Interesting. Do we have Countermand? I think, yes, we do have Countermand. Excellent. Startle Awake. Oh, I have to get up close for that one. I need to start wearing my glasses again while I stream. Target opponent mills 13 cards. Put it from your graveyard onto the battlefield. Transform to activate this ability. Only you could cast a sorcery. What? I need to look at that. That's sick. What is that? Well, hold on. We might see it. We might see it right here. There it is. Cool. Let's read it in depth now that I can see it. Target opponent mills 13 cards. Put Start Awake from your graveyard onto the battlefield. Transform. Activate this ability only until you can cast a sorcery. What does it transform into? When it deals combat damage to a player, return it to its owner's hand. Oh, I love that. Add to deck. Yes, please. We do have Altar of the Brood in here. It is Killer in here. I love it. We have so many lovely people in chat this evening. Yay! My favorite card in my 5-color Petitioners deck is Coat of Arms. Alternate Win Con. That's disgusting. I love it. A lot, actually. Let's see. Boop. Okay. Let's go back up a little bit to make sure we got everything. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent puts the top 10 cards of their library into their graveyard. What do you think about the Sphinx Mind Break? Codex Shredder. It's... I'm worried about stuff like that, like the Lantern and the Codex Shredder, because it's only one card. I mean, yeah, it'll be 2 cards, you know, but, I don't know how I feel about it. But then again, maybe I'm just being, like, too stiff and rigid, you know? Because I tend to be a cautious player sometimes. Especially when I build. Already got that in there. I'm worried about Vantress Gargoyle. I like it. I like Codex Shredder only because you can rebuy something. That's fair. And we do need to get ways to rebuy something. Let's add it in. Codex Shredder. Let's add Vantress Gargoyle. Very cryptic commands. Mind Shrieker. Target player mills a card. Gets XX until end of turn. Where X is the mill card's converted CMC. You could always misdirection. Let's see. Oh no! No, I didn't want to do that. No, I got rid of my super good search. I was so happy. No. Oh no! I gotta go back and redo it. Boop. Boop. I lost it. No. I gotta go back. Okay. Oh. That wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Sphinx Mindbreaker is insanely good too. Okay, cool. Let's add it in. I just wanted y'all's permission because I was nervous that it wasn't gonna be good, and then y'all would judge me, and I would be like, "Oh, it's not good." Wall of Lost Thoughts. Draw 3 card. Blah blah. Okay, I think we're good in terms of this right here. Let's see what Misdirection is, because I see some people talking about that card, and I don't know what it does. You may exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay it. Change the target of a target spell. Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but we could go for it. Okay. Change the Herc itself would be good for recasting instants. Okay, so let's do French Gil Hulk and Snapcaster. We can do a lot of counter spells in here. I noticed you're building a mono blue deck, also a mill deck. Why are you worried about judgment at this point? That is fair. Flying primal damage to be dealt to it and by Spell Twine. I know that art. It's like a vase. The art is like a vase. What is it? Vase called it. Exile target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Copy those cards. This is from an opponent's graveyard. Spell Twine seems sick. It could go anywhere, really. Spell Twine. Mission briefing. Choose an instant sorcery card in your graveyard. You may cast that card this turn. If that card would be put in your graveyard, this turn exile. I love it. Mission briefing. Let's do it. Fogbank is evidence that my belief blue has absolutely no place in MTG. In fact, it's not entirely correct. Spellweaver... what? Duo, right? Oh, Volute. Whoa. Enchant instant card in the graveyard. Whenever you play a sorcery card... whenever you play a sorcery, copy the enchanted instant card. I just want all these lovely lands off my floor. I don't know how I feel about the Spellweaver. That makes me nervous, but I like it. Is wild, you say. Okay. We already have the Snapcaster and the Torrential in here. Whenever you play a sorcery spell, copy the enchanted instant card. You may play it. If you do, remove the enchanted card from the game and attach Spellweaver to another instant in your graveyard. Okay, let's do it. Cards like these always make me worried that I'm a bad Magic player, because sometimes I'm like, I don't understand it, but I'm going to trust you guys. I'm going to trust you because you have my best interest at heart. Staples, you're right. We got to do staples as we'll forget it. Soul Ring. I don't really like Fogbank because it's only to Fogbank. If it protected me, I'd be into it, but I'm not sure how I feel. What are some other blue staples? Why am I forgetting all of the blue Cyclonic Rift? Is that it? Yeah, I need to build the deck with it in mind. Been organizing non-basics for 2 weeks around work and life. Mystical Tutor. Good idea. Good call. Sky Diamond. I thought Sky Diamond was white. Or am I wrong? Merchant Scroll. Can also enchant opponents' instances. That's true. Mind Stone, Retrace Image. Give me a second to look up all these because I actually don't know any of these. Sky Diamond is blue. I don't know about Sky Diamond. I do have the Sapphire Medallion in here. Let's see. Retrace Image. We do have the Sapphire Medallion. Live in the La Vida Loca in here. Retrace Image. Reveal a card in your hand. And then put that card onto the battlefield if it had the same name as a permanent. explain this one to me. And I genuinely need to know. I'm so sorry. I do really need to know. Oh, for islands. Okay. Okay, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. This is why I like working with you guys, because there are moments where I'm like, what the hell? And then you explain it, and then it makes sense, and then I appreciate it. I do like Pongify, Ovenize. Let's go ahead and we can do Iceberg, Cancrix. Whenever another snow permit enters battlefield under your control, you may have target. Well, shit. Now we gotta do that. I do agree with rapid hybridization. We're gonna have a lot of removal in here. We need that. Let's just do... So, Snow Island, right? Is it Snow Island or just Island? Shoot. We do have propaganda in here. Okay. Specify the printing. Snow-covered island. Thank God for you guys. Oh no. Did my thing rebel against me? It did. Yes, you guys are chef's kiss amazing. Okay, I guess we're doing this now. Even though these cards don't mill, I still think they will help your opponents out. Dictated Crufus, Forced Fruition, Chronic Flooding, Dissipation Field. Okay, Dissipation Field, I know. I have to look it up again. Whenever your permanent deals damage to you, return it to its owner's hand. Yeah, we need to play very defensively here. I can just add it to deck. I don't know why I keep doing that. We do have Cyclonic Rift. I love Curse of Swine. For those of y'all who don't know, Curse of Swine I think is an extremely underrated card. It's a mass exile for really big stuff. It does target, but I like Curse of Swine a lot. We do have Propaganda, and the tokens are insanely cute. I would agree. So let's look at some of the other cards we have here. I know what Dictated of Crufus does. I need to double check what Forced Fruition does, because I forgot it. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player draws 7 cards. That card makes me nervous. I like it. Infinite Tokens, thank you for the sub. Oh my god. Aether Spouts puts all the cards on top for you to mill. Let's see. For each attacking creature's opponent puts it on the top or bottom of his or her library. I just click add. I don't know why I keep doing this. Yay! Thank you for the sub, Infinite Tokens, just in time too, because I do have some new emotes coming out. So you're gonna have to wait on that. Distortion Wake, it's not the best, but it hits a lot of stuff. Let's see what it does. Huh? Did I spell that right? There won't be a Newt emote. That was a good idea. When I submitted my request for these emotes, I did not have Newt at the time. But you're making me think I should add one in the future. Felwar Stone. Oh, that taps for mana. I'm a dummy. Why did I do that? No Newt emote, but we do have some new emotes coming. But if you guys want, I will add one in the future. So here's the deal. We still have, let me just check how this is looking. Hefty in the enchantments, hefty in the instants, hefty in the sorceries. I thought I had more Jaces than this. Mind Stone, Worn Power Stone, Thran Dynamo. Do we really need that much ramp? I guess we do. Narsa Parveros True. Whenever it enters battlefield, each opponent creates a 1-1 red pirate creature token. I don't know about Pursuit Bell. What is the card that creates zombies for each instant sorcery in your yard? I think that was Stitcher, Geralf. I don't know how to say his name. I'm so sorry. I was gonna add something and I just... Yeah, Mind Stone, I guess. And a Commander Sphere because we can draw a card off of that. I already have a Ristic Study. We do have a lot of good card draws in here, I suppose. None of the other juices mail fair. I don't remember it, but I think it is Rise from the Tides. I've looked it up before, apparently. What does it do? Create, oh! Yeah, I'm into that. Rise from the Tides. We got a lot of instants and sorceries whose mind as well. Yeah, I like it. Stormtide Leviathan. I don't know why it's not popping up in chat, but I'll look it up for you. All islands are islands in addition to their other types. Creatures without flying or island walk can attack. That's a big boy. Ulamog, Ceaseless Hunger kind of mills. Whenever he attacks, defending player exiles. No, it won't work. I wish it would. He don't work though. Okay, so Keening Stone, what does that do? Target player puts the top X of the library versus the number of cards. Ooh, yeah! Millstone. Do we not have Millstone in here? I feel like we should. I love that art. It's not bad. It's not bad. Sands of Time. Each player skips their untap step at the beginning of each player's upkeep. Player simultaneously untaps each tapped artifact, creature, land, and I need to see that in front of me to actually comprehend it. Oh my god. I tried to read that and I think I had a brain fart. Each player skips his or untap step. Each player's upkeep, the player simultaneously untaps each tapped artifact, creature, and land they control. And taps each untapped artifact, creature, and land they control. We do have Mesmeric Orb in here. Someone explain Sands of Time to me. Someone explain Sands of Time to me, please. We already have Grindstone in here, I think. Mole Drifter is one of those blue staple cards, right? I wouldn't say so. I will add a Dictate of Krufix in here, though. Mullet Drifter. They mean Sands of Delirium. Okay, thank you. I was like, what? Oh, okay, that makes so much more sense. Bless you, because I was confused. Instead of untapping like normal, tapped becomes untapped and vice versa. High Tide. That gives us more blue, right? It does. Whenever a player taps an island, that player adds an additional. Honestly, that's good. I've had people question why I've played High Tide before. I like High Tide. I think it's a really good way to get additional mana, and I dig it. So looking at this, I think that we can... I think if we added our remainder lands... Like, what are some good mill lands? What are some good mill lands here? Some good milly lands. Oh my god, oh my god. It's, Sands of Time. Combos with stuff like Tawnos, Card Tawnos, Urza's Apprentice. Who is that? Oh, we'll see. That's, Ipnu, Rivulet. Let's see. Okay, I gotta look up these things because I've never heard of these before. Sacrifice puts the top. You know, I'm not against it. I dig it. Okay, and then Mikokoro, Center the Sea. It does draw us a card. I'm not against that. Cephalid Colosseum. Let's see it. Target player draws 3 cards. I'm not so sure about that. Let's see. That grindstone does look so unhappy. I thought it was super cute. What's the other land that's like Mikokoro? I'm actually trying to remember that myself. So let's go with the advanced search and let's do the fun thing where we add in a symbol. So we'll add in 1 blue mana. We'll type in land and we will search and see. Gaia Reach Sanitarium does draw us a card. Okay, I like it. Let's also, I think maybe adding just a windfall, just in case we need to replenish our hands. Let's see what we got here. The other Mikokoro draws you if you have no cards in hand. Castle Vantris, I dig it. Now we don't want to go too crazy with the non-basics. I want us to kind of keep on track, but I'm liking where we're going with this. I don't know about that. We got the Scry, that's good. No. Cycles, I don't really think so. The other Mikokoro draws if you have no cards. Mystic Sanctuary, Mystic Sanctuary. I know exactly what that card is. I agree, love it. Mystic Sanctuary, boink. Got that in there. I don't think we need that. We don't need to tap to do Bruvac's ability, so we don't really, I don't think we necessarily need that, as she says. Let's see, from the Eldrazi set, back to basics. Oh god, I remember that card. Basic lands, don't untap. I don't hate it, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I don't hate it. Turnabout, Seagate Wreckage. We're about to get to those letters so we can see. I love that art. Okay, okay, let's see. Do you have anything to handle shuffle Eldrazi? I do not. Soaring Seagate Skyline. Oh, that's a sick card. Is that Banding Commander? Probably. Yes, it is. Chalaria West. Tormod's Crypt and Stifle. I'll add Stifle in here. I do have Tormod's Crypt in here, though. Drown Yard. Let's see, there's a lot of... Drown Yard Temple. Return it from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Sublime Epiphany. Counter target spell. Target player draws a card. Create a token that's a copy of target creature control. Let's see. Nowadays, I might be more interested in Tail's End over Sifle. Tail's End is pretty sick, so let's add that in there. So, our curve is a little bit chunky, as you can kind of see. So maybe having like 36 lands. So 25, 32. Value Dreadlord and Duskmantle are both UB Muchos Ennis. I know, right? Cryptic Ultimatum. I don't think we could do that. Trick Bind? Chunky Blue Mill. I like that. That's cute. I do dig that. Trick Bind. Counter target activated or triggered ability. If a permanent's ability is countered this way, activated abilities of the permanent can't be played this turn. Interesting. That's mean, but I dig it. Let's see. Nowadays, I might be more interested in Tails End over stuff what to do. Okay, Regis, hello. Relic of, that's the one that taps, right? I'm not opposed to that, actually. Let's add that. So we're at 112 cards currently. You should scrap the list and do Advisor Tribal with Persistent Petitioners. Okay, see, here's the deal. That's like what's expected. I have an article to write. I'm trying to go beyond that. Each player draws X cards. Choose player puts the top X cards of his or her. I dig it. When it comes to I have the tutelages, yes. We have, where are they? That would be a good question. Teferias and Sphinxes, both tutelages. Exactly. So like the thing is, like, when you go into EDH Rec and you see this card here, actually, you know what, I'll show you. Like, this is the reason why I'm not doing it. So we're gonna go to EDH Rec. And we're gonna go to Bruvac. Okay. The only theme right there is Persistent Petitioners. And like, yeah, that's like the totally cool way to make it 100%. That is the totally cool way to build it. That's like the, I don't want to like, cause like, I'm not trying to be like, oh, it's easy or oh, it's hard, but that's like what people expect you to build is like the you know, the relentless rats of it. And as a person who had a deck that was rat tribal with relentless rats, it got boring after a while, you know. And I was like, I don't know, I don't want to do that because like everybody does that, and I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm the cool person, because that's, you know, that's stupid. But for me, I was like, that just seems like to be the easiest thing to do. I want a challenge to build around, because in my heart I was like, hell yeah, we have to do Persistent Petitioners. But I was like, ugh, I feel like that would just be boring to read about. You know, so I don't know. I'm sorry. That's my little mini rant. Cards for shuffle: Eldrazi, Denying Wind, Extract, Jester's Captive, Water Thief. I've never played against any of those cards that you're saying. I don't know what shuffle Eldrazi is. Bellower Sphinx is a good deterrent. Chase as a player, you just keep evolving your play and strat meta on Fleet. Scavenger Grounds. Okay, I know that card and yet I don't, so I need to look it up. Bell Tower Sphinx. Whenever source deals damage to Beltar Sphinx, that source controller mills any cards. Not bad. Mahaffey, I've never really played against any of those before. At least in my personal meta. Maybe I've just been blessed. Scavenger Grounds. Honestly, not a bad choice. Add to deck. Increasing confusion in the deck. I've always wanted to see that card pop off. Let me look at Extract and then I'll look at that for you because I don't know what that is. Search check a player's library for a card and remove that card from the game. I don't know if we need that much control in here. Ooh, the new Thassa. I just hit my microphone. That's a good idea. You probably are blessed. Yeah, I've never really faced against those. I've faced against them maybe one time. Only one of them. And it was my friend's Animar deck. Increasing confusion. Let me see. Yeah, that's in there. That is in here. Yes. As long as your devotion to blue is less than 5, you're going to sub exile another creature control, then return it. I don't know. That went from control to hand and advice. Whenever I'm looking at a commander everyone builds as good stuff, I have to filter their page to exclude like half the staples to actually see what interesting hooks people are building with. Let's see, Blink Thassa. The increasing cycle is very cool though. Shuffle Eldrazi have never been a huge issue. Then again, I don't do general mill. The increasing cycle is very cool though. I really hope that's a card and I'm not being a dummy. Okay, cool. I don't know about Thassa. Do we have a lot of ETB stuff? I don't know. We should run Blue Suns in here, to be honest. Well, someone just misspelled sun. That would be me. Okay. I think we're good on card draw, to be quite honest. I hate that that is $42. That is disgusting. Idea for the article. You should recognize that the Eldrazi that shuffle the yard into the library and suggest that if you see this in your meta, that these are the cards you should run. Mahaffey, that's a great idea. I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to give you a little shout out because it's a good idea. Because I'm trying to write my articles more... Yeah, Bruvac is $42. Let's see. Girl Hugger. First of all, I like your username a lot. The reason why Bruvac is $42 is because, at least in my opinion, I'm not a finance person, is because the Jumpstart packs have been so few and far in between for shops. Some shops have not gotten any. I know some have, some haven't. That packs are hard to find. And then there are prepackaged mini decks. I keep hitting my microphone. And the fact that it is a mythic rare pack, because MEL is a mythic rare pack and MEL is like $35. Like here, I'll show you. MEL, the Blessed, boom, $33. If we look up $25. What are some of the other ones? What's the green one? The point is they're expensive. Yeah, supply is so low that the price is like up there. Jumpstart will go down once the second wave hits and grant NES. Thank you. So for instance, I traded for MEL from a friend because I really wanted MEL and I wanted to build MEL. NES the Gale Force is not so much because, I don't know. What's the green one? Let's just like... Yeah, Naeth is like $20. So like you can see, like they're expensive because they're so few and far in between that people aren't really having the opportunity to get a hand on them because of I heard there was printing issues, as I'm sure you've seen on Twitter. There's been a lot of printing errors. Some joke duels have been printed. The cards have been printed on there backwards or upside down, making it very hard to get some of these cards. There's a card shop in my area. It's not my local card shop, though. I want to make that distinction very heavily. This card right here, $64. Look at that. And that's just because packs are hard to come by. Well, the Minotaur Commander is cheap because it's Minotaurs. Hi, Danon. Hello. But looking at, I went to a card shop in my area. I really want to make that distinction because I love my local card shop. This shop is not my card shop. Went there to get some stuff. And then I was like, do you have any Jumpstart packs? And they're like, we do. We have a whole box. I was like, how much you selling the box for? They said 300. That about broke my heart. 300 box of Jumpstart. I don't know if that would be an accurate price in your mind. In my mind, I would say about 200. But I digress. I bought one pack, $10 for one pack, and it was a trash pack. But that's what's to be expected when technically packs are based on rarity, like mythic and common and uncommon and so forth. So I'm not going to complain about that because it's kind of a toss-up. But yeah, $10 for one pack. Although the owner of that shop told me that, yes, exactly. Noko Lobo says it in chat right there, that some people were able to find packs for $6 at Walmart. And they were bought up like that, I was told. Yeah, the unicorns are mythic, same for Mill. Yeah, so they were selling the box, I'm not kidding, $300 for a box of Jumpstart. And by the way, I'm gonna put this out there. This is not my local card shop because my local card shop is amazing. This was a card shop I went to because I was like, oh, they might have different stuff, and they did. But holy crap, $300 for a box of Jumpstart. So I just wanted to put that out for you guys. That was the the issue I faced. I know I'm off on a tangent here. But the shop was selling the whole box for $300, and I was expecting $200. And at the time, I would have bought it for $200, but as soon as he said $300, I was like, just give me one pack. And I regret not getting two. Maybe I should have gotten two, but this is me going on a rant now. I'm sorry, but as you can see, like, the prices are ridiculous, and yes, they're gonna go down. But a friend of mine was like, I was like, hey, do you have this card? He was like, actually, I do. I pulled it in this Jumpstart pack, and it was like, I have to have it, and I really wanted it, so I made the trade, and it was an even fair trade, and it was amazing. But I know it'll go down, but I was still very frustrated. You need 2 Jumpstart packs to play Jumpstart. You do, which is why I didn't play it. I just bought a pack because I wanted to open it. So, that's what I wanted to say. So that's my little rant. I actually do have the physical MEL card, and I'm so happy about it. But yeah, that's rant over. That's just what I wanted to say. Because I think it's ridiculous. $300 for a box. But okay, I'm done. I'm ranting too much now. Let's make cuts, which is the worst part because we have to make 25 cuts. Actually, no, we don't. I'm going to reduce the lands back to 36. So give me just a moment. There we go. So now I got to make 22 cuts instead of 25. I remember seeing them online when they were announced for $80, just really unsure of the product. The pack I got was not good, but that's because it's a prepackaged half of a deck. So you have to go in not expecting a regular pack rarity, because it's literally, I don't know if you guys have opened a pack. I have. Casual Jake, thank you for the follow, my lovely. It's basically a pack, and then you open it, and it's like, I'll use this as an example. It's like, imagine this, but a pack. It's like the saran wrap, you know, Ultra Pro over here, which are amazing, but it's like sealed like this, and inside is a mini deck. It has the theme. It literally blatantly says the theme on a card, and then underneath is like 2 rares and then it goes into the rest, and it has like a handful of basics on the bottom with a couple of commons and uncommons, and then like 2 rares, and then the theme announced. And that was what I got. I think I got like Graveyard or something. I know the card I got was Liliana's Reaver, which I was like, come on, but you know. Holla up that Ultra Pro shout out. Hold on. Aha. But yeah. So I was like disappointed, but then again, it's a deck in a pack, you know, and some people are gonna be like, oh yeah, Graveyard, and other people are gonna be like, oh yeah, Graveyard. What? Oh, cool, my bot's killer. Boop. Okay, so, yeah, that's my rant. Let's get back to this deck building. Thank you. And that also reminds me that once I'm done with the stream, I have to do something technologically about my stream. Okay, 22 cards to cut. That is where we're at. I think 36 lands is good. That's where I want to stay. I don't think we should cut any creatures. We're already very low on the creature end, in my opinion. We are disgustingly high in enchantments, artifacts, and instants. I like where our sorceries are at. I actually don't want to touch our sorceries. Let's see. To be honest, I look forward to watching this stream every week. It's my favorite of the 3 streams you do every week. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Cuts. Let's make some cuts, because we can do it. It's just, how do we do it? Yeah, we're running the Painter Servant combo. Okay. Maybe we should cut that. It's super high. We have some card draw in here, because let's see. We have I don't know. Painter Stone only takes out one person at a time, though. That's true. Get rid of the Ghostly Flicker. That's a good choice. Where is it, though? There it is. Yeah, I agree. Let's get rid of the Ghostly Flicker. Remove Jace. Okay, we'll remove the Jace, too. Let me just find Ghostly Flicker. Remove... Y'all are really on top of it this week, I gotta say. Oh, no. I was thinking maybe cutting that Peregrine Drake combo too, just because I've never really felt like I was vibing with it. We're not a discard deck, but I wanted Windfall just to help replenish hands, but fair. I was trying to think of a card draw. Cut Curse of the Swine in preparation for the day when Wizards of the Coast, Prince of Borlord. Hello, friend, just tuned in. Are you playing Forced Fruition? Hello, I has a deck. That is not in here. I was a little bit hesitant about that card, and I can't tell you why I was hesitant. Muffins on a Hill. That is a dang good question. What would I do with that Drake combo? I don't know. Actually, I couldn't tell you. It just sounded really cool when someone said it. Jace's Erasure, where is that? Y'all are killing it with the cuts tonight, I have to say. Where is Jace's Erasure? There it is. Yeah, that's fair. It's a little bit weaker. Inundate over Curse of the Swine. Okay, so please don't laugh at me. I don't remember the Peregrine Drake combo, so you're gonna have to tell me the other half of the combo. So I know Peregrine Drake is part of it because, you know, the Drake part. What is the other half? But you still need stuff like basic land fetching. I don't really know if we need stuff like basic land fetching if we're doing 29 basics. We don't have Deadeye in here. I didn't add a Deadeye in here. I added something else. I don't know what the other piece of it is. Did I just add half a combo and not think? Because that would probably be the answer. That sounds something like I'd do it. Is adding, you don't need basic land fetching. I think I'm okay with it. Flicker. Okay, we got Ghostly Flicker. I actually really like Archaeomancer. I think I might keep Archaeomancer in here. Are you playing the new Archaeomancer that has prowess? No, I didn't know there was one. I like Archaeomancer because we can get back some pretty sick stuff, so I think we should keep it. But we cut some stuff, so I feel pretty confident about that. Ali made a really good point earlier that we can return a card from our graveyard, so I like that. Is in M21 Jumpstart. It's the 5-mana merfolk. I don't know. What is it? What is it? Archaeomancer Flicker is such a good value combo, but I like bad combos, so shipwreck something. Okay, shipwreck something. That gives me something to work with. Hell yeah. Dowser? Enters the battlefield, return target instant sorcerer from your graveyard to your hand. Prowess. So 3/3. 1/2. I think we should add the Shipwreck Dowser in here and replace it with Archaeomancer because it has prowess and it has bigger power and toughness. Yes, it's 1 mana more. I think it's still pretty sick. Let's add that shit in there. I had a brain fart. I was like, what am I doing? Okay. Teamwork, yes. Do you care about stats? What do you mean by stats? Can you tell I'm a good deck builder? Because I was like, what? I really don't know. Okay. I think our creatures are good, to be honest. I like our creatures. I dig our creatures. Power and toughness. I think we need to care about it a little bit, but like not like insanely so. I think definitely one is better than... Did it not work? Did it not work? It didn't work. It didn't work. Why did it not work? Did I just miss it? Why is it still in here? Am I? Hold on. Something's wrong. Aether Spout. Thank you. Aether Spout. And then Archaeomancer, wherever that little thing is. Where are you? I'm not seeing it. No, Aether Spouts is right there. Archaeomancer isn't on this list. Cause here, look. I'm not out of my mind. Archaeomancer. It says it's not on here. It says it's not on here. Bye, Jason. Okay, done editing. It's still here. And the other card isn't there. Yeah, he won't let me get cut. That's weird. I gotta say, watching someone else brew is heaps sweet. Helps get a different viewpoint and card strategies and idea. Girl hugger. Yes, it is. That's why I like doing it. Because there'll be moments where a card will be recommended to me and I'll be like, I don't understand why that's a good card. And then it'll be explained to me. And I go, oh my god, you're totally right. Are you going back or clicking done editing? I click done editing. I don't go back. See, done editing. Still there. If I refresh this. Okay, I'm not going crazy. Because I've refreshed it and Archaeomancer is still there. So where the hell? I'm probably in the minority, but is Relic of Progenitus better than Tormund's Crypt? Also, is Reign of Power better than Aether Spouts? So when I typically build a deck, I typically kind of tend to add almost every card that's recommended to me. Let's see. Millstone go burr. I like this. Can a deck list be haunted? It's haunted by the ghost of Archaeomancer. So I added Relic of Progenitus in here simply because I like the tap exile 1 card, but I like that it's all cards from all graveyards, where Tormod's Crypt is a single graveyard. Cut Commander Sphere, please. Okay, let me fix it. Okay, clean up. You said clean up. Okay, I clicked it. I clicked it. It's still there. I'm not stupid. Okay, a little bit I am, but hear me out. Control F. It's right there. You can see it. Archaeomancer, 0 out of 0. It says 0 out of 0. 0 out of 0. It's not in here. But then if I type in Shipwreck Dowser, it's here. What if I cut Shipwreck Dowser and I add in Archaeomancer again? Okay. We're gonna add in Archaeomancer. Archaeomancer has been re-edited. Done editing. Okay, Archaeomancer is in here. So now edit. Okay. We did it. We did it. It's gone. It's gone. I fixed it. I fixed it. We did it. I fixed it. I fixed it. We did it. I didn't see her playing Relic as well. There's a 1-mana artifact lantern that's kinda might be an upgrade crypt. Got there. We got there. God bless. Okay. Now that took up 10 minutes of our time, what else should we cut? I'll take whatever it is. At this point, I'm just gonna scream and cry. So what else should we cut? There we go. Okay. So High Tide, Mystical Tutor, Pongify. Yeah, take the hint, Archaeomancer. Cut Commander Sphere. I just had that in there for card draw. In K Regis, I'm gonna be extremely honest. I think it's a little bit funny because you're like, please, but I'm definitely gonna do it. Oh, don't tell me you too. Okay, cool. Cut. Okay, hold on. Let's see, going to head out this time for real. I might have tomorrow off. I'm wondering if I can play on stream with you tomorrow. Hi, Kyoji. I'm sorry. I already have all my guests lined up for tomorrow. I'm sorry. Just got on, so not Persistent Petitioners. We're not doing Persistent Petitioners because that's what this deck kind of calls for. Like, that's just, like, the very, like, what's expected of this, to be honest. And I'm not really vibing with it just because that's not fun to read about. Because I write articles about these decks, I don't think anyone would be like, oh yay, like it's Petitioners. That's explanatory. I wanted to try and make it a little bit different. Bye, Kyoji. I'm out for the evening. Take care, muffins, and have a good one, Chase. Bye, Doc. Let's see. Soul Guide Lantern over Relic Progenitus. Relic hits your graveyard and stops your ability to rebuy stuff. Smart, 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 smart. Soul Guide Lantern over the Relic. Okay, we still gotta cut stuff, though. We gotta cut 16 cards. So how we doing this? Not again! Oh my god! Why does it keep doing this? Something's going on with Scryfall today, and it's like low-key not a mood. It is actually making me a little bit frustrated because it is doing this again. Okay. So now that we have it there, and replace it, cut, please don't be there still. Something is happening and it's making me miffed. I am perturbed You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna download as a text. And I'm gonna just remake the list. We're just gonna remake the list. We're just gonna remake the list. Oh my gosh, I hate that this is not fun. Salt the Earth, nuke it from orbit. Is this a haunted deck list y'all were talking about? I'm frustrated. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps doing this. So we're starting over. Whoa, 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 no. Okay. We're gonna, the lands are in the lands are in the non-lands. It won't fuck with it. I've done this before. I'm just a little bit miffed right now. But, you know, we're just gonna... Cool. Okay, get out of here. Soul Guide. If this doesn't work, I am going to cry ugly tears. It cut it! Oh, yes. The old deck is haunted. We're not touching that anymore. It's haunted and I don't vibe with it. I don't like it. Okay. As a deck, Scryfall works wonderfully 99% of the time. That's why I use it for my streams. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. I don't like that it's happening. I hope it's just a momentary thing. Think Thoughtscour isn't strong enough. I think you want stronger mill cards. Sort of Body and Mind in there. Let's see. Sort of Body and Mind sounds cool. We can add it and see if we want to cut it later. Or I can just add it right now. Glazed Breakfast Aggro. That is what this is. Cool. And we'll cut Thought Scour. So what else should we cut, you guys? Because we have some cards left to cut. Do not get me wrong. Cool. Sorry about being pushed in the Commander Sphere chase. I'm not mad about it at all. You're 100% correct on that. You're okay. I promise you, 100%. I was like, oh, it's really funny. Because I've had people tell me to put in like Command Tower in here, which I also think is humorous. As much as like Brain Freeze. Okay, what's Brain Freeze? Where is it? Yeah, we don't really, I don't know about Storm. I like the card, but you're right about that. Unless you're the one controlling the Storm count, it's a bit too inconsistent. Muffins, you're a rock and wonderful. Okay, fair. Maybe cutting into the story. It's 4 cards for 5 mana. I think maybe cutting into the story. I'd say Mindcrank can go. It draws too much aggro towards you. I would also agree with that. I was hesitant to add it in, but it's just the allure of it is so high because I've felt its pain before, and I know that it's a good piece. I'm just Psychic Spiral. Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay. Shuffle cards from your graveyard into your library. Target player puts so many cards. Why is Psychic Spiral? It gets us our graveyard back. It's a self-mill alt-wing con. Huh? Shuffle cards from your graveyard into your library. Then target player puts that many cards. I like Psychic Spiral. I'm gonna keep Psychic Spiral. We have some really good counter spells in here. Mystical Tutor, Instant Sorcery. I like it. You get 10 credit cards, email 20. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're gonna keep it. I like it. I like the Spiral. Cutting things else, I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of the... Cool. Sorceries. I actually really like our sorceries where they're at. Spiral's okay if you're milling someone, but really strong if you're milling yourself. Fair, but we can't really mill ourselves. And I like that it shuffles our graveyard back into our library. I think that's really good. Maybe back to basics. It's a bit control-y. Do people say cut codex? No. Cut Cyclonic Rift because people will probably play around it even if it isn't there. Cyclonic Rift is just still really good. I like Rift. I vibe with Rift. How many do we have left to cut? This is gonna be a little bit harder. 1 million. Just kidding. 1 mythic. Haha. We got 14 left to cut. I'd cut Codex. Yeah, at first I liked Codex, but it gets you a card from your graveyard to your hand. Mind Sculpt. We're all over the place, aren't we? What are you talking about? Mind Sculpt. Why am I so... Wait, hold on. I don't have Mind Sculpt. Let's see. What's a better way to get cards back? Fair. Codex Shredder. Oh, Mind Sculpt is a sorcery. Thank you. I typed in Mind Sculptor. I think that's what... Oh, it literally, it's right in front of my stupid face. So good. Dark Bird puts the top 7 cards of his or her library in his or graveyard. I like it. And yes, Codex Shredder plus Psychic Sprawl means you never run out of cards. That's true. I will go ahead and cut back to basics. I don't think we need to do that. Okay, we'll add back in... So I have 13 cards left to cut. Maybe cutting Millstone. I just feel like that cards like Mind Sculpt that are mills are instants or mediums. I prefer cards that are mill engine. That's fair. So we can cut Mind Sculpt. I'm thinking of maybe cutting Millstone. It's just such a very like medium card. Like your pair back to base with Blood Maze, Mana Webs. By itself it's not sex control. It's not amazing. And we'll call it. That's fair. Yeah. So we'll cut Sculpt. And I was also thinking of cutting, well, a card I don't remember now. Millstone. Okay, so now we have 11 cards left to cut, you guys. If you don't like to interact with people lands, you can cut back to basics. Yeah, I cut back to basics just because I feel like we don't really need it. We have a lot of enchantments. I am definitely keeping Esther's Invocation. I like it. I really think these are all good ones to have. What do you think about Dissipation Field? Maybe cutting that. And maybe the Spellweaver. What do you think? I actually don't know. This is probably the least interesting part of the stream to watch because I just sit here and wait for you guys to say something. What does Spark Double help with, if I may ask? Spark Double is just in here. Mostly it can do Painter's Servant twice, Hedron Crab twice. I like the fact that it can copy Bruvac and not kill both of them. Spellweaver is really cute. I think it would be strong, but I don't have too much experience. Spellweaver. Okay, let's cut it, because I actually have no idea how to do it. Dissipation seems like your opponents could take advantage of it. That's also fair. Yeah, it does give me 2 commanders, which is what I really like for it. Double Bruvac would mean quad mill, and I like the thought of, because it's like quad mill, and I like that. I agree about the dissipation field. I thought it would be a good way to kind of add protection, but at the same time, if they have really strong ETB abilities, that could also really hurt us. Cutting Spellweaver means cutting a future sight frame, which is a pretty big loss. Yeah, double Bruvac because of with Recursion is a non-bow Spellweaver accessible instance of kiss. Okay, So Spark Devil is super sick because it says right here, let's see, and it isn't legendary if that permanent is legendary. That's the main reason why Spark Devil is such a sick card. Such a sick card. Because you can have 2 commanders, technically. Spark Devil's a ride or die kind of card for me. I love it. It's good in any amount of decks. You can have 2 Locust Gods, 2 Nivs, 2 Nekuzars. I mean, like, the options are endless with Spark Devil. You can also copy Planeswalker, too, which is pretty sick. 2 commanders, like partner, not like partner. If you want good recursion, run recall. Oh snaps, what about Mirage Mirror? Copy one of your permanents, it won't interact like Spark Devil, but Mirage Mirror seems strong. That's not bad. Might pop that in here. Let's cut the Spellweaver, if I didn't already do it. Not saying to cut it, but Rise from the Tides, too much of a non-bow if in a Psychic Sparrow deck, just a discussion point. The only reason I'm like kind of hesitant about that is I like Rise from the Tides because it generates creatures for us, and I can do the Rise from the Tides first and then do the Psychic Spiral, because you can always kind of layer things a certain way. That's why I really like Commander. It's because, you know, if in a 60 card deck, it would be a no. But in here, you have more room to kind of like push a bit. Forgot what I was searching for a second. I was like, holy what the fuck was I doing? Okay, 9 cards left. This is actually going pretty quickly. I like it this. I actually feel really good about our enchantments. Drowned Secrets is a must. Dictative Prefix helps us with card draw. Estrus Invocation, we can copy any of these and do that multiple times, by the way. Estrus Invocation, I'm going to put you on this card. That card, $6 for a reason, because you can have it be a copy of an enchantment, and then at your upkeep, you can flicker it and then have it come back as a different enchantment. You can play Rise from the Tides and then target your zombies with Curse of the Swine, and then instead of black zombies you have green boars, which is just better. Let me make a Mirage Mirror real quick. Okay. You know what? I'm not opposed to it. Let's pop it in, but now we have 10 cards to cut now. Did it go in? No! No, I added it in twice. Okay, guys, I added it in twice and I didn't mean to. Okay. 1. I'm a dummy. I was impatient. We gotta cut 10 cards now. It can become a second crab. Boom. Okay. Let's look at some of the heavier ones right here. Misdirection. I don't know how I feel about Misdirection. I think maybe cut Misdirection. Cut Avenize? Oh, yeah, shit. Never mind. Sorry, I thought Avenize was a destruction spell. My bad. You are correct in that statement. I guess I'm just biased because my brain equates it to Pongify, but I know they're not the same. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, Pongify is a destruction. I don't know why I did that. Are you planning on swinging much with Sword of Body in mind? Because I think it needs you to declare an attack. I like Misdirection because it's free. I mean, it can be. It's exiled though, so we can't get it back. Sword of Body and Mind has to deal combat damage. That is 100% true. But I am super drawn to it. I like it. It does trigger. So here's the thing. I don't know if we're going to be doing a lot of combat damage. I'm trying to have this deck be very passive. But you have to do combat damage sometimes. How many flyers do I have? 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, so maybe cutting the sword. I'm sorry. I like the sword. You can cut Codex, but we just put Codex back in. I liked Sword of Body and Mind. It wasn't the wolf tokens. I wish, but let's see. Just put the sword on a crab. No one will block a sword wielding crab. Cut the web. Web. For some reason tonight, I am just losing my cards. Decimator web. That's so sick, though. Oh. Schrodinger's Codex. Both needs to be cut and added until you observe the deck list. I don't know. I like Decimator Web. Four mana is a lot to commit. But it's so cool. It's so cool. Well, Sands of Delirium is an X dump. And this does 4 for 6. It's like we're at TJ Maxx and we're getting a bargain. Oh, it's target opponent. Okay, hold on. Decimator Web is target opponent. Sands of Delirium is target. Okay. We'll cut Decimator Web. I want to keep the Sands in, but we'll cut the Decimator Web. Seven cards left, y'all. Let me make sure it got cut, because... Okay, it did. It got cut. Okay, so then maybe we should cut Codex Shredder. Or maybe not. Now I don't know. So we cut Decimator. I do like Sands. I miss Decimator Web. What about Codex Shredder? Sands. Okay, Regis, you're killing me. I don't know why, but I really want to keep Sands, and I don't know why. I like it. We cut Relic of Progenitus in lieu of Soul Guide Lantern. Because it is each opponent's graveyard, whereas Relic of Progenitus does it to ours. So I actually like it better. I think we can cut it because it hits our own graveyard. Yeah, we did cut it for that reason. Soul Guide is everybody's, but Relics was... Soul Guide was each opponent. Relic was everybody, which is us included, so that's why we cut it. Yeah... I don't know. I'm not really vibing with Relic of Progenitus anymore, but like we'll bring it up. I mean, hold on. We can do that upon ETB. I didn't even think about Soul Guide like that. This is why I like brewing with streams. So like, I think like I like the Soul Guide Lantern over Relic. Relic does have the benefit of doing that a lot, but at the same time, Soul Guide is pretty lit. Here's the deal. If we cut down to 99 cards, we'll add Relic of Progenitus back in. Oh, Muffins has a good point. It's target player exiles a card, not exile target card. Boom, Relic is out. Soul Guide Lantern is in. Thank you, Muffins. This is why you're VP. This is why you're VP. Okay, shit. Okay, so Sands of Delirium, I guess. I like Sands of Delirium. Okay, Regis, I didn't read it either. My brain wanted to see what I wanted to see. Well, shoot. Okay, we'll cut Codex Shredder. But now I think I shouldn't cut it. No. Okay, we have different ways. It's fine. It's fine. Codex Shredder's gone. What if we cut to 99 and add a single petitioner just to confuse our foes? Fair. We'll do that if we get to 99. I promise. That's a chase promise, and I don't break chase promises. Okay, we'll cut the Shredder. I'm just holding on to it because it's in my Emery deck, and I need to stop holding on to it. Okay, so should we cut Sands of Delirium? Because here's the deal. I am now cripplingly attached to it. No idea why I'm cripplingly attached to it. How many cuts do we need? Muffins coming in with the hot takes. We need 6 more cards to cut. Gear Hulk is mid, but that's just me. Let's discuss this wherever the Gear Hulk is. Ah, shit. And as you cast since you're supposed to be paying a CMC of the card being put in your graveyard next outset. I guess the only reason why we had that in here is to play some of our nastier stuff. I was thinking like funsies, you know. You already have Keening Stone. It depends on if you want 2 Sands effects in this deck. Oh shit, let's look at Keening Stone. Okay, you know what? You know what? Fair. Because Keening Stone is better than Sands. Well, you know what 6 cards I'll say can be cut. Are you going to say lands, Muffins? Okay, Muffins agrees with Keening Stone. I don't know why. I like Muffins has been given some really hot takes lately. So I'm like, yeah, Muffins. Yeah, Muffins says no. We gotta cut it. Okay. Can I just say that y'all are legit like helping me grow as a builder because I find this to be very helpful. Muffins platform. Okay, let's see what else we got. How much do we have left? 5 cards. We can keep the Sands because we can do as many times as we want. I like Sands. Muffins, we are not cutting 6 lands. I love y'all, all of y'all in chat, every single one of you. I cannot. It hurts to cut lands. We have just 5 more cuts. We can do it. I'm actually feeling pretty healthy about the amount of things we have going on right here. Should I cut maybe the Mind Stone? I don't know if we need Mind Stone. I still say Inundate. We need to cut 7 lands. VP at 99. Maybe with Fleet Solar we could go no cutting lands. I still say Inundate. Let me look at Inundate really quickly. No, I think you ramp. Turn all non-blue creatures to their owner hands. I do like Inundate. And it doesn't target. You know what? I'm gonna go with that. I'm actually gonna go with that. I do need the ramp. Okay, fair. So let's swap it. I'm gonna swap it for Inundate. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. I don't even remember what I was asking if we should cut. That's how smart I am. Retraced Image we had just to play another island to kind of ramp. What is the interaction between Fleet Swaller and Bruvac? I think is because it seems fun. Yeah, that's a full mill with Fleet Swallower. That is a full mill. That is a bad time. Maybe Dreamborn Muse? Trauma Fish stays in no matter what. Maybe Dreamborn Muse? Or maybe not. I don't know. This is hard. Maybe the Shipwreck Dowser. Inundate is a card, though. I do dig Inundate a lot. I have a like a damaged version because I found it in like a trash bin. Oh, it hurts us. Cut the cameras. We're not doing that. I think my music stopped, so give me 10 seconds to fix my music. Oh, why am I up so close to the camera? I could just see myself for a second. Cut the cameras. Cool. I'm vibing with my look. When I drew my eyeliner all the way around here, I was like, it's gonna look like trash. And then I get on camera and I'm like, I don't know. That was the one moment where I'm gonna be vain for a second. Okay, back to it, back to it, back to it, back to it. Okay. Okay, I only run Dreamborn and Geesenger. Fair. We have 4 cards to gut. This is why you guys are so smart. Oh my god. Okay. Do we really need... Jason's Friends Party's not that bad, actually. I like him. Okay. Makeup on point as always. I'm vibing with the look today. I'm vibing with it. If I like do this, you can kind of get like the full effect of it, but when I do that, it's just like gone. We cut Jace Memory Adept earlier. Cut Ambassador. We recently had him in here, but someone told me to cut him. I'll add him back in though. Ambassador. I like the Ambassador though. It's 3 mana. That's cheap for consistent 3 mana. I like Ambassador. I think we can cut other things. Yeah, I know. I don't know why we cut him, but I added him back in. If I refresh it, he should be back in there. Mill 3 for 3 is meh. Well, you have to understand, it won't be mill 3 for 3. It'll be mill 3 for 6. It'll be mill 6 for 3. Mill 6 for 3. Silent Arbiter makes Menace really good and means your opponents can only target a single player. Silent Arbiter, Silent Arbiter, Silent Arbiter. Silent Arbiter makes Menace really good and means your opponents can only target a single player, so it might be just so they can use their creatures again. I like this because it'll protect us. That's why I have that in here. Maybe cutting the Sage Rose Denizen the more I look at it. Yeah, I'm going to cut Sage Rose. Sage's Row, I think, is a good cut. To keep the Ambassador. I like the Ambassador better. Because the Ambassador, we can be consistent. Whereas in the Sage's Row, we can only do when a creature enters the battlefield. And we only have 17 creatures. Yeah, we can kind of make tokens. What about Misdirection? I'm still very on the fence about Misdirection. And I'm really trying to avoid cutting creatures. In all honesty, I'm really trying to avoid cutting creatures. Vantress Gargoyle makes me nervous because when I played Mill, back when it was like top tier and standard around Eldraine, back when I played standard for 2 minutes, blocking was a huge issue because I would run out of cards. But then again, this is commander and that was standard. That's a difference. Yeah, it would be sweet with a weird, very bounceable mission briefing. Where to go? Okay, we can cut it. It can protect important permanents and spells when you're tapped out. Fair, but it won't protect a board wipe because it'll still be a mass board wipe. I think mission could go, how often do you first need to switch targets? Exactly. Like, my brain is like, I don't know. Because, in my honest opinion, I would rather have another counterspell than this. Because if it's going to be a mass board wipe, I can't change the target of a mass board wipe, you know? Is not FOW. What does that mean? A G counterspell. I'm going to cut misdirection. I like what you're going for. I really do. You can send substitution. Well, I should probably look it up before I add it. Exchange control of target non-creature. Hold on. Exchange control of target non-creature spell and target creature. Then the spell's controller. I choose no. Huh. See, I'm very confused. Force of will. Okay, this I think maybe just like counterspell. Or maybe just cutting it. How many counterspells do we have in here? How many counters? I'm gonna count before I add in a counterspell, because that could be a big difference here. Okay, that's an ability. Legendary spell or ability. Ability. Counter. 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 Yeah, we can add a counterspell in here. Force of negation. I gotta remember what that does. That's the one we can do for free, right? No, that's not. I'm stupid. I gotta stop saying that. I'm not stupid. That's just like a knee-jerk thing I do. I don't know why I do that, because I'm not stupid. I'm very lovely. I'm intellectual. I have a master's degree. I'm not stupid. I just say that. It's like a knee-jerk thing, you know? Counter target non-creature spell. If that spell is countered this way. I like force of negation. I really think you have too many 3-mana counters today. Count like 3 or 4. Okay, yeah. You know what? You're right. Counterspell. We're just gonna do counterspell. Good old counterspell. Hasn't steered us wrong, and it's not gonna hurt us because we're in mono blue. You know, so counterspell. Deck building and self-building. We're here for it. Yes, I do. I have a master's. I just graduated this March with it. No, this May with it. Yeah, May. I graduated in May. My master's is in social work, and I want to be a therapist, but you cannot do therapy in the middle of a pandemic, which is stressing me out for job hunting. 3 more cards, by the way. 3 more cards. Okay, maybe cutting... Target... I think maybe cutting Stifle, because we have Tails and Trick Bind. And I think maybe cutting Stifle. Let's see. I think I heard about that, then forgot, but GG, thank you. I'm gonna cut Stifle, because I think we have too many, like, triggered abilities. I barely have I don't have Eldrazi triggers in my meta. And we have 2 already. Because if I cut Stifle, we still have Trick Bind, and then we still have Tail's End. Dispel, someone says. Let's try spelling that correctly, Chase. Counter target is a spell. You get therapy in a time when more people could probably use therapy. Has to be rough. It's very frustrating, to be honest. Tails End hits commanders and stuff, yeah. Disallow. Wait, hold on. Okay, disallow instead of dispel. Well, that's what Tail's End is. Activated ability, triggered ability, or legendary spell. Activated ability, triggered ability. Hold on. Disallow. Okay, we'll do disallow over Tail's End. Yeah, so Tail's End, and we'll swap it for disallow. See, y'all are connoisseurs of the counterspell because I forgot. Hey, Fox Noctum. Hello. You did miss a lot, but that's okay. Trick Bind. Counter activated or triggered ability. If a permanent is... Maybe cutting Trick Bind? I don't know. Maybe just swapping it for just another regular old counterspell. Sublime Epiphany is expensive, though. It's 6 mana. That's a lot of mana. Is a meta call. See, like, the thing is, like... Drown in the Lock. That's a Demir spell. Okay, we'll look at Sublime Epiphany again. We still gotta make some more cuts. It's just so... 2 counters. Bounce. Took it. Fine. You're right. Okay, now I gotta make 3 cuts. Technically 4 if you want a Persistent Petitioners in here. So now we have to make 3 cuts. Technically 4 if you want the 1 petitioner in here. So maybe cutting Trick Bind in why Silent Arbiter? Silent Arbiter is just to kind of protect us. I don't have any cryptic ultimatums. Cryptic command. A lot of those. I don't have any cryptic ultimatums. BTW, I always referred to Sublime Epiphany as cryptic ultimatum. Thank you, Muffins. I was like, what is happening? God bless you. I appreciate that. I was so confused. Okay, 3 cuts, you guys. 4 if you want 1 petitioner in here. So let's make these cuts. I think we're pretty good on our retraced image. Retraced image. That is technically blue ramp. Yes, that was told to me. But it doesn't search for it. It's if we have it in our hand, and I feel like that late game that's just a feels bad card, you know. So what do you think? Because I'm not so sure looking at it. What do you think, you guys? I don't like it. Retraced image is getting cut. Two more cards, and then we are done-a-rooskies. It is unique, to be fair. I will 100% agree with you there. Everything else I like in here now. I'm feeling good about these. Lands are good. Yeah, Explore draws a card, and that one doesn't for us. Mind Stone. Do we have enough card draw? I think we have. I think we have decent card draw. Yeah, High Tide of Mono Blue. I don't know. I originally liked the idea of having it in here. I don't know. Shoot. Maybe cutting High Tide. And what's Ramp Curve? Not much. So when you go here, you're actually going to see that the curve doesn't exist because we had some issues with the original list and we had to copy and paste it. So, I can, yeah, it won't let me cut those, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm so sorry. The curve won't pop up on here. Normally it does. Mystical Tutor doesn't get a land source like it used to. It just gives instant or sorcery. We have High Tide. And that's really it. I love High Tide in my cast deck. Not sure here, even though it can generate an insane amount of mana for one CMC. That's what I really want. I don't know. I'm just stressing out a little bit now. Aether Spouts can be cut. We have Mystical Tutor, and we have a Blue Suns, and we have some card draw, but in terms of ramp, not really any. Aether Spouts. Okay, we'll cut in Aether Spouts. I mean, Pongify is fun, but is target removal really worth it? I think so, because we're in an extremely off-color deck, and I think we kind of need it. We need removal. So, like, Mystical Tutor is the second Traumatize, and Bruvac and Traumatize is a win. Yeah. So, like, Rapid Hybrid and Pongify are, in my opinion, criminally underplayed. Drowned Secrets is sick. I like it. Keep Tutor, cut Tide. You can cut Sands. Did we not cut Sands? Okay. How much are we really expecting Bellower Sphinx to do? Is that one of the similar to Phyrexian Obliterator? That's true. It's a flyer, though. What about Bell Tower Sphinx? Because I like the thing that's being brought up here. I like the thing that's being brought up here. Yeah, Mind Crank is gonna... The more I think about it, I would agree with Mind Crank. I like it, but I agree with it. So maybe cutting the Bell Tower. Okay, here's the deal. We're at exactly 100 cards, which is very sick and very lovely. Mind Creek is a good card, but I can also see it being extremely negative for us. Cut the Sphinx, add one Petitioner. Okay. Or Pursuit, but you also have Psychic Spiral. Yes, we do. Okay. So, we are now at exactly 100 cards. What do you guys think before we even continue? Brew Tapcast, thank you for the raid. Thank you, friends. Yeah, Mind's Desire would be fun in this. Let's see. Shuffle your library, then exile the top card of your library and turn to turn. You may play that Storm. Oh. Let's take a second to mill this over. We can't add Ashiok because that's not blue, right? Yeah, we can't do that. Yeah, we can't do that. I wish, but we can't. Okay, so how do you guys feel about this? Do you like this deck? Do you think it could be... what do you think about it? Because I really, really, really like this the more I look at it. I like this. Yay! Okay. So now that we have our deck, it is time to do the best part, which is naming this deck. So guys, please drop your name suggestions in chat, please. What's today's date? 7/28. Okay. Yeah, millstone go burr. Milling away the time. Take a second, mill it over. Scribble black someone Bruvac with Sharpie and ta-da, you can run Ashiok fair. Oh, something happened and that scared me. That noise scared me. Oh my god. Old Wolf, thank you for the donation. That noise actually terrified the hell out of me. Holy shit. That actually gave me a heart attack. Okay, oh, grandiloquent. Yes, 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 yes. Grandiloquent. I love it. 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 Grandiloquent. Alrighty. I believe we are done. We did it. We built a complete commander deck in 2 hours and 8 minutes, which is pretty top tier. I'm very proud of y'all for doing this with me, sticking through thick and thin with this. This is all good. Okay, so we are now at the end of our stream. We have finished. Everything is looking lovely and sick. We have a complete commander deck. It is $432, which is a little bit steep, but that's fine. Fox, I'm glad you came in too. And if you wanted to watch the beginning of the stream, you can on YouTube when I upload it later this week. Matt McDonald, I'm so sorry. We're at the end. Increasing confusion. Oh shit. I could have sworn I did. Yeah, we did. Woo! Scared me. There it is. You got me. That scared me. Okay, we're good. So, without further ado, we are done for this evening. So now you gotta stick around for my little lovely end of stream spiel, as it were. So stick around. I just have a little baby mini spiel, and then we're all going to be good to go for this lovely evening. So first of all, thank you to every single one of you guys for joining me on this lovely evening. We currently have a sick 21 people in chat. We've maintained around that area of viewers, which is great for a deck building stream, because I know it's not always super fun to watch, but the fact that you guys took your time out of your evening to chill with me and build a deck is amazing, and I'm really appreciative. Thank you for the sub! Yay! Thank you for the sub, Girl Hugger. I like the nickname. It's a good vibe. So now we get to do my little outro spiel. So first of all, if you guys don't know me, my name is Chase, also known as Manicurs. You can find me anywhere at Manicurs. I'm going to drop some links in the chat below super quick. So first of all, oh shit. There's my Twitter. That's where I do most of my posting on social medias. I have an Instagram. I don't really use it. I post about Magic the Gathering, memes. I post all my content on there. It's pretty sick. You should check it out. I also have a link tree. There's my link tree. You can find my YouTube channel there, my Instagram, Amazon wishlist, donation links, Patreon, and I'm about to drop my Patreon and my Discord link. Boom, right there in chat. My Discord is open to the public. It's super great. We have wonderful people in there. And there's a special server in there dedicated to patrons. You should check it out. I'm also thinking of doing a monthly patron movie night where in a special server on my Discord, we sit and watch a movie. That's what I've been thinking of doing. I haven't initiated it yet, but it'll be open to every patron on every level. I just think it'll be fun. let's see, I'm also sponsored by the fantastic people at TCG Player and Ultra Pro, so you should definitely check them out. Here's my sick Ultra Pro jacket, and I also have a TCG jacket. I just like this one right now. I'm wearing this one right now because it's super thin and I don't want to be like super hot. So I'm sponsored by the fantastic people at TCG Player and Ultra Pro, so clicking that link right there supports me. Buying card with that link also supports me, so you should buy cardboard on that link. And now I'm going to explain my Patreon a little bit, and then I'll do my Patreon shoutouts. So I have 4 tiers on Patreon. The first 2 are the same, and the last 2 are the same. But they get the same benefits and rewards, but they're different in price. That's just to show extra support. So the first 2 tiers are Groundling and Noble tier. Groundling is $1 a month. Noble tier is $3 a month for, and you get the same benefits for both. One's just a little bit extra support for me. But both of them get a one-time shout out the month that you become a patron. So if you become a patron in July, at the beginning of July, you got a shout out in July, and then when your Patreon subscription is renewed, you get a shout at the beginning of August. You also get exclusive Discord content. And yeah, just like fun little stuff like that. Then the final 2 tiers are Click and Glenalendra tier. Click is $5 a month. Glenalendra tier is $10 a month. You get a shout out every single time I stream. You get a signed token by England Customs of me, either as a fairy or in my civilian clothing. And you also get the exclusive Discord content. So without further ado, I'm going to give a shout out to my Click and Glenalendra tier patrons, because we are still in the middle of July. So without ado, shout out to Renan6, Austin Helgeson, Francis Barker, Eric Rosseth, Eric Hoff, LK Alters, Douglas Whitaker, Colin Kessler, Seraph6, Katie, and Carlton Parsons. Thank you all so much for being Click and Glenalendra tier patrons. I just realized that went away. I don't know why that did that. That's scary. So we'll just hide my window capture. And pull up this image. Woo! Alrighty, so thank you guys so much for being Click and Glenalendra tier patrons. And if you want your name shouted out at the beginning of August, become a patron now. Any single tier. And yeah, that is it. Also, if you like what I do and you want to help support me, I will go ahead and pull up my little tip jar, which is up there. And it goes towards me getting a brand new computer. My computer moans and groans when I stream. It doesn't like me. I have to have my stream settings on the lowest setting in order for it to work. And I really want to build my own computer, which is why the price is so high. And I had somebody put together a list of all the parts I need, and it came to about $1,000. So that's what I'm trying to do, is build my own desktop so I can get rid of this one because it doesn't like me. And yeah, that is it. I am done speaking my long ass spiel. So thank you guys for joining me. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys next time on Wednesday. I stream Paper Commander Wednesdays and Sundays at 7 p.m. So catch me playing some paper. Bye!